Hello teachers, this is Chris Coffey, Instructional Technology Coach. In a previous video, I actually did a suggestion list of different resources to make videos, my favorite being Screencast-O-Matic, but also Screencastify is really good. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to share those with your students once you've created them. I'm primarily looking at Screencast-O-Matic, but it works for both Screencast-O-Matic and Screencastify. With Screencast-O-Matic, there's a few extra steps. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you're going to want to do is go into Google and make sure you log in with your district account, and you're wanting to go to your Google Drive. So I've already created some videos, and what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to add them to my Google Drive. So I'm just going to click New, File Upload, and most of my stuff is on my very messy desktop. But let's say, for example, the video where I showed you those 5 resources, I'm going to take that video and I'm going to open, and you're going to notice it's going to upload. It may take a minute because videos are a lot bigger than your normal files. So if you have, a 15-minute video, it's going to take a minute or two to upload. This one's almost done. And there we go. I get the little green check mark showing that it's done. And if I go down into my files, I can look and I can see that creating videos right there. Now, if I want to, I could move it to a folder. I actually have a folder for videos right there. And I'm actually going to just move it into my videos folder. I suggest organizing it into a folder. It's going to be easier. If you have a lot of videos, it's going to be hard to find if you don't do this. Now, once you actually have it in the folder, it's going to take a while. If I tried to play this video right now, it's going to say that it's busy, it's processing. Actually, wow, that came up quick. That only took a couple minutes. Don't be surprised if it takes 15-20 minutes for it to process. I'm surprised it processed that fast, to be honest. But you can see it's already got a thumbnail for the other pictures, and if I refresh, it may have one for this one now. But realize it may take a while before your students can access this video. So if you're posting a video, don't expect to be able to post it and your students access it instantly. Give it at least a half hour to an hour for it to process inside of your Google Drive. Now, once you have the video in Google Drive, what you're going to want to do is go to your classroom, and Google Classroom is here somewhere. There we go. And I'm just going to use my sample class for now. And you'll go to classwork. Remember, you can post things in Stream. I highly encourage you to put things in classwork, because streams get really long. This one's not that long, but streams get really long. And if you don't put it in classwork, students may have trouble finding it later. So I'm going to go to classwork, and I'm going to go create. Now, you can do an assignment, remembering that assignments are optional during this COVID outbreak. I personally would probably use it as a material, or if I did an assignment, I would mark it as ungraded. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'm going to say assignment, and I'm going to say fake video lesson. And I would definitely give some kind of instructions. Hey, watch the video, do whatever you're, afterwards. And then I'm going to add from my Google Drive that video. Now, since I just added it, it's going to show up for today. If I can't find it, I'm going to go to my drive. Then I'm going to go down to my video. There it is, my videos folder. And then I'm going to go and find that video that I'm looking for. I'm going to add it. So now they have that video. Now I can assign it to as many classes as I want to. This is where I would highly suggest go ahead and say ungraded if you're doing it during the COVID. If things are back to normal, that's up to you. But during COVID, remember, we can't mandate students do work online because not all of our students have access. You can also do things, I mentioned rubrics before. You can create a rubric here. You don't necessarily need an originality report for this. You can give a due date, seeing that we don't know what's going on with us coming back to school yet. You may just leave that open. And just like before, you may want to have a topic that you put it into. If you don't put it in a topic, again, a long list of assignments and resources, it gets hard to find. So use those topics to keep things organized for your students. And then we're just going to assign. And so now our students have it. So if I were to go in as a student, and let's change this. So I'm logging in as another student, and under my general resources, there's my fake video lesson. This is what I would see as a student. I can view the assignment. Notice if I don't have a description, I just have a title and this. So always add a description. What do you want them to do with this video? Now I can pull it up and watch the video. So it's not that hard to get the video into Google Classroom. Just remember, you have to get it into Google Drive first. And so for Screencast-O-Matic, after you make the video, save the file, upload it to Google Drive. If you're using Screencastify, again, it creates that folder for you right there inside of Google Drive. You can see I've created a couple videos, and we're good to go. So you can use it straight from here into your lesson. So if you're already familiar with adding attachments to your lessons, it's not that different with the videos. You just have to create the videos first. One last thing I would suggest is if you create a video, you're probably going to be your worst enemy. I have probably stopped this video 10 times while I'm making it because I don't like what I said or how I sound or something. Just realize it takes a little bit longer than you expect. And it's never going to be perfect. So, do your best. Unless you have a really big mistake or you said something wrong or something didn't work on the screen, just try to go with it. Because if not, what would be a 10 or 15 minute video might take you an hour or 2 hours to make. So don't be too critical. Just create stuff and put it out there. I'm sure your students will love it. I've gotten quite a few phone calls and emails, and I've been on some video conferences this morning. It's been great to see teachers trying to reach out to their students. And if you're one of those teachers that are going above and beyond, thank you. We really do appreciate everything you're doing. With that being said, if I can help in any way, please feel free to reach me, email me or call me. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned a lot from this video.